Do you think 2023 will be the year that the vegans will get Vakken to change their logo?
Oh, what would they change it to?
I don't know, a celery stick? Welcome to another episode from Takedowns to Breakdowns with A&P, and we're here today to start off a new sequence of videos. It's a new year, 2023 is upon us, and we're here just to talk about expectations.
Yeah.
Well, what are you expecting music-wise, metal-wise? What's your big expectations for 2023?
I'm expecting some good albums, but what I think I wanted to say was I'm expecting some drama, There's never a year with no drama, and I fucking love just sitting back, eating my popcorn, and watching drama unfold.
Are you think this is going to be the year that a metal band is going to turn into Milli Vanilli? Where we're going to discover that all of their live performances were pre-recorded?
Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. I think...
My money is on Santa
Cruz.
What?
I think you're a bit late on that one. But, you know what? I'm going to make my predictions drama-wise.
More laptops?
There's going to be a band this year, a sizable band this year that is exposed for something. I'm not saysaying one.
What kind of prediction is that? That's such a blanket statement.
Exactly.
A famous band this year is going to be exposed for something.
I'm saying, listen,
Come on,
I never said that I was going to be very pinpoint, but I was going to, come on, give me something.
But that one is so broad.
Yeah, but that's also it's broad, but I'm saying mid-tier, a pretty a band that would sell out the Opera House or something like that.
You might as well say that this year we're gonna find out that a band, like a medium-sized band, one of their band members is going to be accused of sexually molesting somebody. I think that was more accurate.
No,
because it's been happening consistently every year to different bands, but they've all been kind of lower end bands. So let's move up the scale into a more
that's what I'm trying to
band.
say. I'm trying to say because all of that stuff have been happening to kind of lower bands. I mean, the biggest band that happened to was Ailstorm with the whole WhatsApp situation, right?
Yeah, that was not sexually molesting.
No, but I'm saying part of exposing stuff.
It didn't hurt their pockets either because they released an album, they're touring, everything is copacetic.
I think this year a band maybe equal with Ailstorm, maybe a little bit below Ailstorm. I think they're getting exposed for something, but not something that's redeemable. Unlike Ailstorm situation where somehow it was redeemable.
I don't know
how it was,
but
it ended up working out in the end. I think it's going to be like a crusher.
Oh, you think this year there's going to be one of those that
people
are going to burn their shirts?
There's going to be a crusher.
And remove their tattoos and shit like that?
Yeah. I
think we're going to see a Slayer come back.
Okay, you asked me if my thing was broad. A Slayer comeback.
They have a return.
They have a return. Dude, they didn't... When was their last time they toured? Wasn't it
2019.
Okay.
It's not soon?
That's not a return.
It is a return.
That's like coming back from injury.
Because they announced that they retired, so this would be a return.
No. That's like a Royal That's like in the Royal Rumble.
Still too soon?
Yeah, that's like in the Royal Rumble when someone comes back and is like, oh, it's been forever since we've seen him.
You know who's not going to make a return in 2023?
Who?
Norther. You heard it here first. You know what's not going to happen in 2023? Another Winter Sun album.
Damn.
I'm putting it all out there.
Prove them wrong, Yachty.
I don't think I'm going to be wrong about those two. I don't think I'm going to be wrong about.
You made fun of mine, dude. That one is like a gimme.
No, but at least these are more like nail meet hammer. You know what I mean? Yours is like nail. Where is it?
The hammer will come.
The hammer will come, but we don't know where.
But we don't know when. That's what I'm saying.
When or where? But at least mine are a little bit more on the ball, I would say. Now, there's a story out there that God, I'm drawing a blank here. You're My Hero. There Goes My Hero is the band.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters, thank you. So the Foo Fighters, they're short a drummer, as we all know.
Mm-hmm.
They announced that they're going to continue the band. So that's something into 2023. Now, do you since we're guessing and putting some predictions out there, do you think they're going to hire a full-time drummer? Or you think that David Grohl is going to play drums on the record, like in the studio, record the record, and then when they go on tour, they'll have a fill-in for certain dates. Somebody fills in here, somebody fills in there.
Yeah.
Like some famous people do some fill-ins on drums.
I mean, it's...
Or will he sit on drums and sing and play drums and get a new guitar player?
No. I don't think
you can do that.
I think he's stuck at guitar, but I think that, he probably will do the drums for the albums, and then... Because it's too soon to get like
A full-time replacement, I think, is too soon.
Yeah.
Unless they would replace
him with his son.
With his son.
But his son's too young right now.
Yeah, to go on tour and everything.
I think you do that up until, but I feel like even when his son grows up, is Foo Fighters still going to be doing shit?
And does he want to do shit?
And does he want to do shit with Foo Fighters? I mean, that's like the whole thing. The Slayer thing you were saying, like, I was trying to say that's like a Royal Rumble, and then someone coming back after like a year of injury. Oh my god, we haven't seen him in so long. But then the Hurricane comes back after not being there since 2003, and there's no big deal. Like the guy is fat and old, and he just came back after so long. That's a return. Like that's like, a mind blowing.
He went from a category 5 to a category 7.
He went from the hurricane to the earthquake. I mean, like...
Well, still a natural disaster. It's still a natural disaster.
Yeah.
But what do you think about the Foo Fighters thing? I think the idea of Dave Grohl playing drums on the records and then having, like, different guys filling in, I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably what's going to happen.
I think so, too.
It's too early to get a full-time guy after...
But I'm happy that they announced that they're going to continue the band, that they're not...
Yeah.
Like,
I think
unlike Nirvana, they just call it a day.
I think it was different.
Yeah, it's Nirvana. You cannot have Nirvana without
Kurt Cobain.
It's impossible.
That's not. You can't do it. Like
then it's just
that'd
Nerve.
Be like,
would be the Nerve.
That would be the Nerve. But
the
that's
Nerve.
Like that's like Audio Slave coming back. Like no, you don't have Chris Cornell. Like you can't do Audio Slave. Like,
or Soundgarden.
Or Soundgarden. Like you can't do those bands without him.
Yeah, I think that's a different.
That's a different thing. When you lose a lead singer who has a very iconic voice.
Nirvana was Kurt Cobain. Let's not kid ourselves here. He was Nirvana.
His voice and everything was Nirvana.
The music, everything. Like, he was Nirvana. Fuck.
Yeah, no, that Slayer thing was kind of... I don't think... And if they do, I'll be kind of like...
Speaking of Nirvana, you think 2023 is going to be the year that Courtney Love admits that she was responsible for his death?
Ooh. Oh, no. I think on her death... Unless she dies this year...
It's a possibility.
I don't think she admits to it.
But unless she dies knowing that she's going to die. I mean, if she dies suddenly or in an accident, it's a different story.
Oh, no, of course. But I think if she knowingly, like if she gets into an accident and she's like kind of caught it or whatever, I think that's the only time it comes out. If she knows she's dying from something.
That's the only conspiracy theory that I'm all about.
Is that she
was she was somehow involved in it.
I think she was involved in it. But
I don't know the extent.
I know she was somewhat involved in it. I think it only comes out when she knows she's dying. I think that's the only time.
She writes a tell-all memory book?
Or she's written it down, and then when
I don't think she'll ever admit it. If she was involved, she's going to take it to the grave. She has a daughter. If she didn't have kids and whatever, it would be a different story. Like, you really want to put that on your kid?
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be put on... It's her fault. And isn't her...
I know, but I don't know, man. I think...
Isn't her kid the one with...
Yeah.
Yeah, so the kid... What you're putting it, but no one's gonna hate on the kid because the kid is also half Kurt Cobain.
I know, but you gotta live with the fact that your mother was involved in your father's death. I mean, that's not something easy to digest.
Yeah, but then even when she dies, it's not like that kid is never gonna watch TV or watch a documentary.
I think actually she has a new documentary coming out about Kurt, the life with him, whatever. She needs to make some money. She's not making any money from her music, that's for sure.
Not anymore.
I don't know, man. Maybe 2023 will give us some nuggets like that.
Maybe. But I'm sticking to my guns with that whole that band crumbling.
You know, there's no wall of death at Wacken, right? It's illegal.
Yes, I do.
Do you think that will ever change?
No. I would like it to change, but I don't think it would. And you know what? Even if it doesn't change, the video
isn't it very anti-metal to put that kind of restrictions at a festival?
Yeah, but I think it's also it's watching out for the people who don't want to be part of like certain things, and now you're kind of forcing them into the wall of death. Like circle pits is fine and all, but for me and you, if me and you are in the middle of Wacken, and then they ask for wall of death, knowing you going into a wall of death, that's not going to be good for you health-wise.
They have to look after the safety of the people attending.
Exactly. So
it's not like they have like 500 people there.
So having those little hurricanes of people doing their thing, that's perfectly fine. I think the wall of death, is it anti-metal? Nah, I don't know if I said yes when you said it, but
yeah, you did.
Is it anti-metal?
No, I didn't say anti-metal. The wall of death. It meant the
taking
fact that you're putting restrictions into that kind of
from far away. Yes, but when you think about it, no, it's for the safety of everyone there. Yeah. But it doesn't mean that other shows have it can't. Like, I love watching Wall of Death from festivals that are not as big as Wacken, because those ones are even crazier.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I feel like the Wacken ones are just like slowly galloping towards each other, and then boom, they're all in.
So on the Wacken motif, since we're talking about that, just for one last one here, do you think 2023 will be the year that the vegans will get Wacken to change their logo?
Oh, what would they change it to?
I don't know, a celery stick?
I don't know.
That's not very metal.
No, it isn't.
Just the horns? Like...
Maybe just like the hand with the horns, maybe?
Yeah. Because the whole cattle thing, you know, I don't know. They cause a lot of gases. They increase the hole in the ozone layer with their farts, the cows do.
Yeah, but also like making the fields for the vegetables to grow and stuff also kind of does some shit to the... I think the whole veganism thing is kind of like a two-way street. Like
everything is a two-way street.
They're not... One is not significantly better than the other. Like... And just because
nothing should be in extremes. Everything should be in moderation.
Exactly.
But I'm surprised that the vegan army hasn't gotten together and trying to cancel Wacken because of the whole bull.
No, have people tried canceling cattle decapitation?
No, but I don't think they would care.
Exactly. So I don't think Wacken would care.
So you think vegans listen to cattle decapitation? Or there's a line there that they do not cross.
There's cattle decapitation. We're not listening to that tonight. No,
vegans,
not in my vegan household.
I know a couple of vegans that are metalheads. Maybe I should ask.
You should.
Fuck, that's a great question to ask. Do vegans listen to cattle decapitation?
Or just find any other band with like goat whore.
I feel like goat whore.
You're taking advantage of that goat.
I think cattle decapitation. You're mutilating the cattle.
Yeah.
So I feel like, and it's not even necessarily for public consumption. You're just maybe doing it just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
So it's no different than going on a safari and hunting animals, like game hunting.
Yeah.
So I think that's a little.
I think
bit
you
more.
need to find some bands with like, animal type things or whatever the fuck, and just ask the question.
I think the best one is with cattle decapitation.
Cattle decapitation is the best one though.
All right. That's where we draw the line, I guess. Or maybe that's where they draw the line. I'm not a vegan.
I'm not, yeah.
I don't dab.
You don't get physiques like this being vegan.
I know some husky vegans.
They're not vegan.
Why? Maybe they eat a lot of potato chips.
Oh yeah, that's true. Fuck, but you're like vegan in the wrong way. Like, isn't vegan like...
You're supposed to care about your health and your body's a temple.
Vegans care about their health and also don't want to eat like...
I care about my body as a temple, but I treat it more like Jesus did when he walked in and he broke all the shit that was in there because they were selling stuff in the temple. I'm more like that kind of temple.
Yeah.
You know?
My body is my temple.
Yeah. I don't know. I just go in there and I just fuck shit up.
Exactly.
In said temple.
You don't go in there. The shit you eat goes in there and fucks shit up.
Yeah, especially
Mexican. Lactose.
Oh, yeah, that too. All right, guys, give us some of your predictions for 2023. This year should be a blast.
I'm sticking with mine. A medium-sized band
is going to do something.
Is going to do something horrendous where it's unredeemable, or it's one of the members that does something unredeemable to the point where the band just breaks.
Maybe
up.
Involved in child trafficking.
Oh, something like that, like a Madeline McCann story or whatever the fuck, like something like that.
That Tate guy, whatever he is, he was arrested. Did
you
know about that?
And then he got let go.
No, he's still arrested.
I don't think he's still arrested.
They're trying to expend it for 30 days.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's not happening?
I don't think
Him and his brother?
I don't think
they both were doing some trafficking and shit?
Yeah, but then, like... if
he got caught eating pizza? That's how they...
Yeah, by Greta Thunberg.
What a fucking moron. I mean, like, that story, like, that's incredible. Imagine getting caught because of a pizza box you have on a video.
Yeah, and you were in beef with Greta Thunberg. That's how it happened.
I know, but why, like, seriously, like, you're a fucking grown man. That's who you're beefing with? No pun intended on the whole, vegan thing. But... whatever, man. Like, there's some stories that if you told me, like, I would say that somebody made it up.
Listen, he's
this
not
is
going
so
to jail.
stupid.
I know for a fact. The thing is, like, people are like, oh, he'll go to jail for so long. I mean, if
he did it, and if it's proved that he did it, he will.
Yeah, but knowing that guy, if he gets bail, he'll just go to a different country.
That doesn't mean he's not guilty.
It doesn't mean he's not going to jail. Like,
somebody's always gonna find you. They found Osama Bin Laden. Fuck, they can find this guy.
You're saying he's like Osama Bin Laden?
No, but I'm saying that Osama Bin Laden was a lot harder to find than they found him. I mean, tell me, you put 10 guys...
He was not hard to find. He was in the same country the entire time.
But dude,
this guy has access to so many countries.
You put 10 guys in a pajama and a turban inside a cave. I don't know who's who. I don't know who's who. And they got the fucking right guy.
What do you mean? He was in a house when they killed him.
I know, but he still had, like, other people that looked like him.
No, they didn't. It was his family. And they did not look like it. Search that shit up, man. It was like him and like one of his guards and his kids. And
They found
and the guy who killed Osama bin Laden, he killed him in front of his kids. And
I saw the story.
Yeah, like, so it's not like that. And also, I don't know how it was so hard to find the fucking guy.
He gave the kid a lollipop after.
I don't know how hard it was to find this fucking guy. He's in one country.
Because he told him there's a sucker born every day.
God damn it. Like, there's one guy in one country. Obviously, it's hard to find the guy in a big-ass country, but he's in one country.
Have you ever seen those Taliban dudes? They all look the fucking same, dude. Seriously. For a Western guy, you're looking at them, you can't tell them apart. You could put them on a lineup at one of those CSI crime shows. I couldn't tell the difference.
But once you know the guy's face, you're not going to get him mixed up.
Okay, one has a little bit of a longer beard than the other. Dude, like,
that's got to be racist.
I'm just saying, like, I can't, I don't know. Don't ask me to do the shooting.
Maybe from afar, but like close up, you'll tell the difference.
Yeah, maybe close up. You look him in the eyes and.
But from afar, I think you'll.
I would have to watch at least 10 of the videos that he released when he was in the caves beforehand, just so I could get like
a good thing on his face.
Yeah, so
but that's normal. You can't just be like, okay, you gotta go kill this guy named Osama Bin Laden. Okay, what does he look like? Just guess.
They found Saddam Hussein in a fucking hole. He didn't look like him. He looked like a fucking hobo. He looked like the guy that's always at the corner of Young and Bloor begging for change. That guy could have been Saddam Hussein for all that I know. Like, I'm telling you, in the heat of the moment, in the darkness, with those ultraviolet glasses that they see in the dark and everything is green.
Yeah, but also, like, it's like Pablo Escobar. When Pablo Escobar, like, looking at pictures of Pablo and then looking at his death, does that look like Pablo Escobar to you? No.
I know, but if you say Pablo Escobar and he starts running towards the roof, you know it's him.
Okay, whatever.
That's where he got shot, was on the roof.
Yeah, I know. We watched Narcos.
No, but I also watched the documentary. Yeah. All right, I don't know how we got on that, but it is what it is. On that note, guys, we'll see you all at the next video.
See ya.